What's going on, everybody? It's Nico, and I'm bringing you a post commentary today, which I haven't done in what feels like a little bit at least, with Skye. I know, I think the last one I did was Skye as well, but this is the only gameplay I got recently that lasts any length amount of time. Every game I've played recently has either ended extremely quickly or been, well, no, it's a majority of the games are just stomps in one side or on one side. Usually from my team to the enemy team, like we just destroy them. So like I have a Barrack, Buck. Is it Buck? Let me check real quick. I know it's Barrack, Buck. I can't see one of them. Cassie. I think it's Makoa. It's Makoa. All those games are like super one-sided, and we just destroy the enemy team. This gameplay, not so much. So that's why I'm using this one to do this commentary over. Mostly because it's long enough to where I can actually do a commentary over and say some stuff if I want to talk about it for any lengthy amount of time. But yeah, so me playing Skye, not that big a deal. I had got her weapon skin, the one that shoots the shurikens, the rare one, because I logged in and randomly had 155 crystals. I think it's because they refunded the what was it? The amount from, like, they changed the prices for skins and stuff. So I think I got refunded some of that because anytime they usually do something like that, they refund it. So I think that's what happened. I'm not quite sure. Whatever. I got a free skin basically. So I'm cool with it, mostly because I really, really wanted this Skye weapon skin because it looks so cool, and it's the only one that actually looks different compared to all of hers. So I was excited. What's it? The enemy Cassie on this game is really, really good. She only dies 4 times, and she's really big. She's really annoying because like she's flanking around instead of playing as just a straight up damage dealer. And my cat is being an asshole and bumping into my microphone a bunch of times. Sorry about that. But yeah, so that Cassie though, not exactly sure what Grover was doing there. Just kind of chilling, let me kill him, which was weird. Oh well. So yeah, I was just also right here. I'm like hiding in the smoke because I know he can't see in past it. I can't remember if enemies can't see past the smoke screen or if they stand in it, everybody disappears to them unless they're like revealed. I honestly can't remember which one it is. But I know that I was fighting him in the right spot. But yeah, don't want to focus too much on the gameplay. It's a pretty standard Skye game. I actually don't do too well, even though this beginning part is really what I would say is pretty good. I end up not doing too hot just because of that Cassie just spreads. She's really good. Whoever that player was is a really good player. But yeah, I didn't upload Thursday. I totally fucked that up. I did not mean to use that ultimate there. Like, I thought, oh, I'll put it down, she'll turn the corner and just die. But in all honesty, that doesn't make any sense, and I shouldn't have done that at all. Oh well, you live and you learn. But Thursday, I didn't upload a video because I actually came home from work early that day, about an hour early, because I felt awful. I had the worst headache I think I've ever had. My stomach started hurting and I felt like I was going to throw up. So I came home, tried to throw up, didn't, laid in bed, and then just kind of fell asleep and then just laid in bed for the rest of the day. I felt marginally better after I woke up from like a short nap. I still didn't feel good. I was still feverish because, I don't know why. This came out of nowhere. I just didn't feel well. And then the next morning I was supposed to go to work and I called out because I just still didn't feel well. My stomach didn't feel good. I still felt weak and kind of fatigued and tired. And I still had a fever, so I just called out of work. Apparently it was okay because I'm still scheduled. I didn't get deleted out of the system, so I'm not fired. Yay. And they're still giving me like 40-hour weeks, which is good. That's not bad because I need the money, but it's also crappy because of the way they set up schedules. Sometimes team leads don't really, what's the word I'm looking for? Communicate with each other. So some days, I think it was a week or two ago, I worked 6 days in a row because I worked Saturday, and then our new work schedules start on Sunday. So I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And then I had Friday, Saturday off, but then I went right back to work on Sunday because they love scheduling me on Sundays to the point where I'm honestly contemplating saying I'm unavailable on Sunday because it's getting ridiculous that I'm put on every single Sunday. And it really sucks to be working on a Sunday at Target because it gets fucking stomped every single time. And I'm sick and tired of working when it's like there's a shit ton of people, like guests or customers. We call customers guests because we don't want them to think that they're just there to buy stuff. We want them to feel like it's a welcoming place to be. It's part of Target's PR kind of thing. So if you ever hear a Target employee can call a customer a guest, that's why. It's because that's what we're supposed to say. And I've kind of gotten acclimated to all that stuff. But yeah, so it's just swarmed with people, and we don't have enough people like on schedule. So I'm like, okay, then I'll just say I'm unavailable and not have to deal with it either. Like, that's what it's gonna come down to for me. Also, I know I'm 6 minutes in, and I just realized if you can hear any background noises that sound kind of weird, we have the windows open because it's really cold outside, and our apartment gets really hot. So we're airing the apartment out, and it feels great in here. So yeah, but you might hear like cars drive by or other weird ambient noises. But yeah, so I'm tired of working on Sundays, and I don't want to do it anymore. And they schedule me every damn Sunday, and sometimes they don't really cooperate with the scheduling, so I end up working really fucking weird hours because it's like a bunch of days in a row without that one particular day or something. And I just don't want to do that again. Working 6 days in a row is not fun. I went from a job where I worked 5 days in a row on my feet, most of the time, to be completely honest, to a job where I'm literally on my feet all of the time. And also, I was mad right there because she had life rip. That's why I checked the score screen right there. It was like, how did she not die? How the fuck? Like, I was just like, should have bought more cauterize. She wouldn't have healed as much. Probably would have killed her. Instead of buying morale boost. Oh well. Also, I don't feel like morale boost that great on Skye anymore, just because of how her ultimate works. It doesn't instantly just wreck every single person in the way. So yeah, probably not gonna get it anymore on her, to be completely honest. Probably get something else. Maybe Kronos. Is it Kronos in this? I don't know. The cooldown reduction one, or the movement speed one, but probably not morale boost. But yeah, so don't want to work that much because God, it's not fun just being completely exhausted all the time. And then another thing is I'm not going to be uploading 7 days a week anymore because the views have just dropped dramatically on all my videos. And the thing I noticed about it was it happened right when I started uploading 7 days in a row. So I'm going to go back to 5 days, Monday through Friday, uploading. Saturday and Sunday will be either if I feel like it and it's a different game, or just not being, no uploading. I haven't really decided which yet. But I'm probably going to go with different games. Because right now I'm actually playing the Call of Duty Infinite Warfare beta, and even though everybody's shitting all over this game before they ever got a chance to play it, I think it's fun. That's not a question. I do think it's fun. I think it's a fine, regular, futuristic Call of Duty game. It reminds me of Black Ops 3 a lot because they kind of went with that formula, and I don't really get why people are so mad about it. So, yeah. But I'm playing it on my PlayStation 4 because the open beta is only on PlayStation 4 and Xbox, not PC. We don't know anything about the PC version, and to be completely honest, I bought Black Ops 3 on PC and I don't even play it because the player base died off so quickly. There's no point in buying Call of Duty on PC. I have a PlayStation 4, it'll be my Call of Duty machine if I buy Call of Duty again. because they are putting out content for the PlayStation first now, instead of like Sony has the priority over Microsoft for DLC and stuff, and there's just more players. Like, I can actually find games, so I don't understand why I would play the PC version. My aim isn't as great as it used to be, because when I played Call of Duty before, it was on Xbox 360 and not PlayStation. I had Call of Duty 4 for the PlayStation 3 for a little bit when I had a PS3, and I was never as good because the controller is weird to me still when playing first-person shooters. Destiny was kind of the same thing. Like, I played the PvP in that a little bit, but not a whole hell of a lot, just because they're like, I like the PlayStation 4 controller a lot. It just feels weird for first-person shooters. I feel like the Xbox controller, Xbox 360 and Xbox One controllers are just better for first-person shooters if you're going to play them on console. But, I don't know. I just got to get used to the PlayStation 4 controller, in all honesty. Though I did have one really good game where I went like 45-13 or 43-15. I don't remember what. So, I saved that to my PlayStation 4 hard drive because I don't have a capture card. But I don't have a USB drive that actually works. And so I can't take it from my PlayStation 4 and put it on my computer and render it out and do a commentary over it. So you won't probably see that. To be honest, though, I could have just shared it, uploaded it to YouTube, downloaded it off YouTube, and then rendered it out and did all that stuff. But the quality would have probably degraded so much from the putting it on YouTube, taking it from YouTube, rendering it, that it probably would have just looked like shit anyway. So it wouldn't have been worth it. But yeah, so I'm having fun with it. I mean, it's actually making me think about pre-ordering the digital deluxe edition so I can get Modern Warfare Remastered and play that when it comes out, because in all honesty, I don't have a lot of what's the word for I'm looking for I don't have a lot of fond memories of Call of Duty 4. Not because Call of Duty 4 wasn't great. I remember playing the single player, but I didn't play a lot of the multiplayer at all. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is where I started playing multiplayer for Call of Duty, and to be honest, even though that game's a clusterfuck on like a whole different level, it's still, in my opinion, one of the funnest multiplayer experiences I've ever had in a video game. So, but Call of Duty 4 is still amazing in its own right. So I'm like, playing Infinite Warfare is fun. Playing Call of Duty 4 would be really fun as well, in all honesty. So I'm thinking about pre-ordering it, which would kind of suck because I was thinking about buying Titanfall when it came out. But at the same time, I'm like, I know Infinite Warfare is going to work fine on my PlayStation 4. I know I'll find players, all that stuff. Titanfall 2 the player base might die out just as quickly as Titanfall 1 did on PC, unfortunately. Titanfall 1 was great, but the thing is, from beta to release, we were like, oh, there's going to be more stuff in the game, right? And then the game came out, and we were like, oh, there's not. And it really sucked, because we were like, there's not more. This is it? Whereas Titanfall 2, it looked like every video I've seen shows that they've added a shit ton of stuff, which is great, because one of the things about Titanfall 1, biggest criticism about that game's multiplayer, just not enough customization and like different things to try out. It got incredibly boring incredibly quickly, unfortunately, because you're using the same stuff all the time. Whereas Call of Duty, you might have 10 assault rifles and 2 of them might do the same exact thing, but at least they look different and have different recoil patterns, and you might actually prefer one over the other. And the cool thing about Infinite Warfare, in my opinion, other people have been kind of about it, is the whole variant system that they had in Advanced Warfare that they're bringing to Infinite Warfare, where you can get variants of weapons. They're making it better in this game, because you can actually, if you get a duplicate variant, it'll break down, you'll get parts, and you can build the next variant in a class, which is awesome, because then you don't have to only rely on supply drops and stuff. You can actually make the weapon you want eventually, which is great, because nobody likes stuff being hidden behind a paywall, which is one of the biggest criticisms of Black Ops 3, is the only way to get the new weapons was from supply drops. There was no way to just buy the weapon. At least in Infinite Warfare, they're giving you the opportunity to just buy the weapon you want, which is great. So, the more I play Infinite Warfare, the more I liked it. So, I might actually buy it. I know. It's really weird, and everybody's hating all over this game. They're just shitting on it left, right, and center. And I don't feel that way about it at all. I think it's fun. And to be completely honest, Battlefield 1 didn't interest me at all. Because I don't like the World War I, World War II setting, in all honesty. A lot of people want to bring that back, and I'm like, I don't want it back. I'd much rather have new stuff. I'd like the whole idea of the futuristic shooter. Then again, I loved Halo, so I guess that's why I'm like totally for it. I'm kind of sad I don't get to play Halo 5 or... Is it 6 that came out recently? Yeah. No, 5 came out, not 6. 6 will come out eventually. Who the fuck knows when. But I don't have an Xbox One, so I don't get to play Halo 5. Thinking about buying an Xbox One eventually to play that, but at the same time, not really, because I don't have anybody that plays Xbox One other than Trent, and he only plays it sometimes with his brother. So, like, I don't know if it'd actually be worth buying. But yeah, this commentary is all over the place because I wanted to talk about a bunch of different stuff. I was sick, new upload schedule, all that stuff. Call of Duty is actually fun. I don't know why people are like, Infinite Warfare is the death of Call of Duty. Call of Duty is dead. It's like, just from the digital deluxe edition having Modern Warfare remastered, it's going to pre-order like crazy. Like, I don't get people that think Call of Duty is going to die. Call of Duty won't die until it kills itself. Just like how WoW, there isn't going to be a WoW killer. WoW will only die when World of Warcraft 2 comes out. Like, there's no such thing as another game beating this game. Like, that's not going to happen, unfortunately, for a lot of people. But that's just how it's going to be. The only reason Guitar Hero stopped being made is because too many Guitar Hero games came out in a year. Like, I think 1 year 4 came out in 1 year, and Activision was like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that. And then they brought it back recently anyway, so, like, yeah. So, I feel like Call of Duty is going to be fine. Unfortunate for all the people who really, really don't want Call of Duty to be fine. I'm okay with it, though. But yeah, game's about to be over in a couple minutes. Like, well, actually, 1.5 it looks like. My cat is just going in a circle, jumping in my lap when I'm putting her down. Mostly because I have food. Like, I have a bowl of soup in front of me that I'm about to eat after I'm done recording this. And I don't like her sitting in my lap when I'm eating because that's a no-no. Because then she's going to try to get my food, and I'm not okay with that. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. From now on, Monday through Friday videos, Saturday, Sunday, maybe, depends on what I want to do. Monday through Friday will always be Paladins. Don't worry about that. Saturday, Sunday might be one-offs or different series if I want to do that. I threw that ult down just in case somebody rounded the corner real quick and wasn't paying attention. But it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Yeah, hope you have a great rest of the day. And yeah, I love you. Peace out.